when coupon rate is less than the yield to maturity, bond value will also be less than face value, and the bond will be called a discount bond. Now, the terms premium and discount uh, does not carry any positive or negative connotation. The only thing premium bond means value of the bond is greater than the face value. That's all there is to it. Okay? And the difference between the two is called the premium of the bond. That actually matters for accounting for bond income. But since this is not an accounting class, we're not going to worry about that. You may see something like that in Accounting 301 if you have any accounting majors. If there's a premium on a bond, not only you write the coupon that you get as income, or if it's a discount bond, not only you write the coupon as interest income, but you also take that bond discount and amortize it over the life of the bond. But that's an accounting business. We're not going to worry about that. In terms of valuation, all you have to do is, if yield to maturity is 10%, this bond is going to trade at 1035. Okay. There is one more thing I'm going to add here, and this is only for completeness purposes. There's a type of yield called current yield for bonds. That's the annual coupon amount divided by the bond value. Equals annual coupon amount or face value times coupon rate divided by bond value. You should never compare bonds based on their current yield. The only reason we ever calculate that, it is similar to a number that we use in stock valuation. It's called the dividend yield. For stocks, dividend yield is expected dividends over the next year divided by the current value. Other than that, it is of no use. And you can always say the following: if bond is par, coupon rate equals current yield, that's equal to YTM. If bond is discount, coupon rate is less than current yield, which is also less than YTM. You guessed it, inequality is reversed. As you can see, is this bond par, discount, or premium? The one on the Excel sheet. Premium, because bond value is above the face value As you can see, coupon rate is greater than the current yield, which is in turn greater than yield to maturity. If yield to maturity was 15, the bond becomes a discount bond. And coupon rate is less than current yield, which is in turn less than yield to maturity. You can think of, or let me make this back, a premium bond. This bond has about a $35 premium, right? In a sense, my required rate is 10%. So when I invest, I expect to make 10%. But this bond pays me 12%. So it pays 2% above my required rate. And that $35 is the amount that I'm paying for basically getting that money earlier on. And there is nothing that stops us from making this a 20% coupon. Yield to maturity 5. The higher is the difference between yield to maturity and coupon rate, the higher is the premium or discount, depending upon the sign of the difference. But other than that, that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Now, this alone will give us the bond valuation. But a lot of times you're going to be given the value of the bond. You need to figure out the YTM. If you know the market value of a bond, you can figure out the YTM. Not figure out. Normally, this is a highly nonlinear function. But we actually have a function in Excel to do it, but we have goal seek to solve our problem. For example, suppose you have a 10-year 5% semi-annual bond that trades at $1,093.45 for face value equals 1,000. What is the implied YTM? Let's go to our template. We know the coupon rate. Remember, greens are our inputs, right? Coupon rate is 5%. What's the coupon frequency for this bond? Huh? So what's the number? 2. How many years until maturity? 10. Face value is 1,000. I don't know the yield to maturity, but I do know the value of the bond. That's my target value. 1,093.45. So I need to make that yield to maturity. Let me actually make that slightly different color since I'm gonna play with that more often. Come on. Oh, nah. I wanted this bright yellow. Okay. No, it's not visible there. That means a different color. What's easily visible in my screen and what's easily visible over there are two different things. Okay. You know our one trick, goal seek. This difference is difference between the present value and target value. If I have the right YTM, they should be the same, right? So data, what if analysis, goal seek, make that difference zero by changing what I don't know. That's it, done. It's that simple. I mean, if you want, there is a function. I can actually calculate that for you. It's called rate. Uh, that many periods. Payments are coupon amounts. Present value, you have to enter it as negative. And future value, face value. That's per period multiplied with the frequency.